Okay, guys, I promised I would do altcoin update. Some good buys this morning. We had a decent bounce off the lows. I'll just go through these real quick. So BAT, Alec mentioned it in the room. He said this was a good spot to buy. I was actually out on the water, so I missed it. But I like this spot right down here. So if we get another knockdown on BAT, definitely want to get more aggressive lower. You can see that we were oversold here. This earlier today, cycle was low. This is a 4-hour chart. If we go to the daily, you can see some of these positions that we got to the bottom of the range. Now this daily cycle looks a lot like what I just did on the Bitcoin and some of the majors. The cycle has some room to come down, so I'm kind of wondering if we're going to have a down week for crypto this week. We'll see. So I kind of want to pick our spots, be a little patient. We did have some nice rounds of profit taking last week, so when you take well, it's much easier to buy back, so that's not a problem today. So BAT was one we missed. Let's cover the two that I really like here. NEO. Now, a lot of this is the Chinese news. So here, these are all the buys since I've been trading through Coinigy. There was accumulation started back here, and when it was still Ant shares. Did the rebrand, had this huge move. We were taking profit all the way up into these highs. Now it's the reverse. So you rallied pretty steep. There's a lot of angle and distance here. So I'm not surprised that we had, a pretty good retracement. If you take the lows to the high here, 618 is kind of where we were. Now, this is what I say is that these really volatile markets in the crypto space, you're going to get these 80% pullbacks. So that's what we had today. But I was a buyer here this morning. And this daily cycle, NEO has been going through a pullback really since 2 weeks ago, whereas Bitcoin and everything kind of topped out Friday. So this one's been pulling back already. That daily cycle is low. I think we're back to levels where we want to start to think about getting more aggressive. I want to be patient on Bitcoin and the majors, like I said in the prior video today. But this is one. I mean, this was the first, when I saw how down we were, how it was just a sea of red this morning. NEO was the first one I went to. So I've been waiting for this pullback. Good buys today. You can see how oversold we are. The 4-hour cycle was low. I mean, this RSI was down around 19, 18, so really low. You can see up here, it was the opposite. Okay, so I like this opportunity. I think you want to be a buyer down here. We're just setting up for some long-term plays. This is setting up a long-term core position. NEO and Omise Go I like. You happen to tag right up here at the 200 on the 4-hour. High is not really showing on here for whatever reason. But I bought here. It's not showing on the chart. It's delayed. It didn't pass through, but I bought into the lows here. Same time I was buying NEO. So we were buying, taking profit. Now we're rebuying again. And 4-hour cycles just crossing up. You can see we're oversold on the RSI. When you go to the daily, I mean this chart's just a baby. So if we rally from here, great. I actually still would rather see a deeper pullback, and I can get even more size on. This is one of my lighter positions. So anyhow, I like this one. A lot of this stuff was down good. Monero had some great spots to buy. Metal, I didn't do anything there today. What did I say? Monero, we took profit really well. We probably should hold somewhere here. Again, when we look at about 50%, I look at this as one wall. This is our wall concept. This is one giant move about halfway. It's kind of where we are. So we're in that vicinity where I would expect to see the market hold here, rally, and or hold a little bit deeper here at what we call the bottom of the bands. But you can see how this is all fanning out. This was the candle that ignited the move, igniting real money candle in the model. So these were little nibbles here, got more aggressive here, took profit. Now it's getting back to levels where I'll step up my size even more, guys. We get one more push down. You get this daily cycle. You see how it's about halfway down on the cycle from here. It's halfway down. So we get one more cycle lower. That's where we want to be aggressive on Monero. A couple others. Dash. I need to add back to Dash. Had a couple good rounds of profit taking. It's time to start to get back in the water there as well. Very similar to Monero. You had the nice rally up. Here's the wall there, about halfway. All right. My traders know what I'm doing, what we're talking about. Let's see. Stuff. That's the problem when you draw on the chart. You got to go back and like remove everything. Civics 1 saw that it was down. I didn't do anything there. Funds a new position. That was the main one, guys. Neo and Amise Go. You know, I nibbled on Ethereum, Litecoin. But let's see. I didn't want to add too much today. You want to always give yourself room to add lower. You don't want to just get all excited in one day. And the markets are closed in general, so the moves can get a little exacerbated. But we'll see. For those of you that are new, if you guys are interested in joining our team, our cryptocurrency team, we're traders first and foremost. We trade a lot of other markets, a lot of Forex. But if you go to jenkinsrm.com, this is what we do, guys. We train traders. I have a prop program. We trade to get Forex together every day. If you're interested in that, that service is right here, trader funding. The chat room, you can click here. It's free. It takes 2 seconds to come in the room, ask us questions. Love to hear from you. Do some options training. But specifically in this video, we're talking about the crypto market. Obviously, it's really the only market that's open outside of futures. This is a no-brainer. Less than the cost of cable. You can get in. We're putting in 1 to 2 dozen alerts sometimes, guys, on the crypto market. So we were taking profit into 5,000, right in front of 5,000. I mean, what's that worth? People were chasing Litecoin up into 100, you know, and now they're down 30% today. So you got to get your timing right. This is a timing product. We collaborate as a team. This is the best value. If you want to learn our model, this is 10 years of me, all my experience trading professionally on the rates side of as a fixed income trader. Ran a couple rates desks. I mean, we traded big size. I traded 50 to 60 billion a year in treasuries. Took real risks. So I spent a lot of time in the chair. This is my model. It's one thing to get the alerts. It's another thing to really learn a skill or a craft. And this is something you can have the rest of your life. So that's a great value. I mean, I've spent tens and tens of thousands of dollars trying to learn people's models. And, you know, I don't want to get into it. I spent 12 grand just to learn to trade Forex. So this was probably one of the best programs at the price level out there. And then we do group coaching. These are for more serious traders that, you know, want to make a career out of this. And maybe you're different. Everyone's at a different place in their journey. Some people brand new. Some people are been trading a long time and they just want to get another edge in their trading, or they have some things that they struggle with. They want to go to that next level. That's really what the coaching is all about. So anyway, guys, come in the room. That's the best way to get us, the chat room. If you have questions, You can follow me on Twitter also. My handle is the Jason Jenkins, the Jason Jenkins. And then, you guys, hope you like the video. Do all that usual cool stuff. Thumbs up, but subscribe to the channel, and I'll try to keep cranking out these videos for you guys. Enjoy the rest of your holiday evening, and I'll chat with some of you in the morning.